11 o'clock here on this chaotic Tuesday morning. Thanks for sticking with us today here on First Alert 6. I'm Dave Zavolinsky. We continue to follow breaking news of a kidnapping that turned deadly at the Walmart at 72nd and Pine Street about 90 minutes or so ago. We've been bringing you live coverage both on air and streaming. I want to continue that team coverage now live with Ron Johnson, who quickly made his way out to the scene around 9:30 this morning. Ron, we just heard a news briefing that we brought to our viewers here live on air about a very traumatic incident at the Walmart behind you. What more can you tell us right now, and what have you been learning?
Yeah, Dave, we can tell you that one woman is dead and a child was injured. That child was stabbed in this incident that happened here at the Walmart behind me. Police gave us an update on kind of how all this went down earlier. We heard from Deputy Chief Scott Gray, and he provided this information.
At 9:20, the first officers arrive on call to investigate the nature of this incident. They encountered a female outside the Walmart at this location. She was holding a knife to a 3-year-old child that was in a shopping cart. The officers gave the suspect commands. At what time there is video that shows the suspect swiping the knife at the child, cutting him across the face. Officers at that time, at least one officer fired their weapon, and the suspect is deceased at this scene.
Yeah, and Dave, as you mentioned, this was very much a chaotic scene. We heard from some people who worked at this Walmart, were coming here for their shifts, and they were just as stunned about this whole thing as anyone, as you could imagine. Our team coverage of this does continue. We have First Alert 6's Maria Cade nearby, who's also following this scene. I'll send things over to her now.
Hey, good morning, Dave. Right now we are at the corner of 72nd and Pine Streets. This is where it all went down. I did get to speak with an eyewitness, somebody who was inside the Walmart at the time of the entire interaction. Now, he did not want to go on camera, but what he told me was he was inside and there was a lot of confusion. There were workers who were trying to figure out what was going on. The people who were there at the store were trying to figure out what was going on. And then finally, after they were held inside of the Walmart for an extended period of time, they were let out. But I can tell you as well, when I did come here to the scene, it was a little bit after 9:30. Traffic was backed up all the way down 72nd, and there were cars actually holding behind the crime scene tape because they were not able to get out of the parking lot yet at that time. There was a line of about 6 different cars lined up, so they were holding people inside for a significant amount of time. That is exactly what the eyewitness told me as well. They were inside for an extended period of time before they were finally let out. Now, as of right now, there is no current danger or current threat to the public, but when the Omaha police officers were talking with the media, they did tell us, this is a really important safety reminder, just to always be aware of your surroundings, because this is a public place. This is somewhere where everybody can go. Everybody goes to a grocery store. So it's always really, really important to keep your eye open and keep your eye open for anything going on in your surroundings. But as we continue to learn more, we will continue to bring you the latest updates here, both on air and on our streaming as well. Dave, back to you.
Providing our viewers live coverage here for almost 90 minutes or so. I think I still have you. I want to ask you a question. It looks as if the scene has calmed down a little bit. What can you tell us about traffic in the area, and do we know if and when that Walmart may reopen?
Traffic right now is back open, Dave. As we can see right now, it is flowing in both directions. Northbound, it was closed for an extended period of time. When I did arrive at the scene, they were trying to move those last few cars that were heading northbound through, and then they had that blocked off for about an hour. Now, as we can see, as we pan the camera over slightly, both ends of the roadway are open here on 72nd. So everything is currently open. Everything is flowing for a period of time. Heading southbound on 72nd, that was closed, but now both lanes are open. So if you do need to get through on this way, you are able to get through. Traffic is flowing in both directions currently, Dave.
All right, good to hear things starting to return to normal there in the area of 72nd and Pine Street. Our thanks to Maria Cade and Ron Johnson for providing live coverage here throughout the morning. Again, just to recap,